That doesn't get you to the 4, but the 4 does follow the 13 if you get straight enough.
For the record, if we look at the 1-2 on the right side, that's the pattern I just put out in the video. The 1 gets you to the 2. Yeah. So those are fine. All you need to do is start that pattern off by being down there where the cue ball is right now. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Back with John. We're back for another match. This time it's going to be yours truly playing. Let me play a guy that's pretty good that you know.
My man Karen. Karen, I've seen Karen come a long way. When I first met this guy, he was a 4-speed. At one point, I actually talked to Drew about maybe getting him on our Masters team, and Drew was like, I don't think so. So,
it wasn't like that. I just didn't know him as well. We had such a nice...
I'm not saying a bad thing.
All right,
Drew was like,
enough.
I don't really know him, so I don't think so. And we're fine with me, you, and Ron, which I was fine with too. But, without further ado, let's see if Karen can play.
I'm sorry, Karen. He could have come to Vegas. All right, I won the break. Let's go, man. Masters match, for those who are unfamiliar or don't remember how it goes, race to 7. We're going to play 5 games of 8-ball first, it looks like, and then we'll finish with 9-ball first to 7 wins. And this is the second match of the day from my last video where Ron played Lee. You guys saw how that turned out. Man, I just feel like Ron played pretty well, right?
Ron did play pretty well, and I'm not saying Lee got lucky, but you know what? I mean, when you can steal 3 racks in less than a minute, it's probably going to.
How about this? I'm solids. What are you going to do here?
Bank the 2. Now what?
Hey man, one shot at a time.
Are you shooting the 4 or the 3-7 combo?
Well, you just freaking wait and see, man.
Oh, he's shooting the 4 ball.
I gotta separate this 1-5 or shoot the combo, one or the other. The 4 will get me to the 3, the 3-7. I need to be up here for the 3-7, but I need to make a ball.
Yeah. So like we talked, you hit that with pace or you hit it soft? Because I hit it soft and missed it. You hit it with pace and missed it. So
and I've been saying that Ron should have hit that soft. So
yeah. 6-1 halves, and the bottom line is just don't miss those.
Fair. Cheers. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you're enjoying the content we're putting out. If you have any suggestions, let me know. And don't do it yet. Let's see, Karen. We're gonna be analyzing the hell out of Karen's fundamentals.
Oh, that was interesting.
That was
he
interesting.
trying to play a 2-way there?
And right there, I was like, oh man, this guy can't even make this ball. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I think he was trying to play a 2. I don't know if he was trying
to
make
the
10 or the 13.
He was crashing.
Well, I know, but was he hoping for the 10 or the 13? Because neither one went.
He needed to make a ball.
Come on, Karen. I've been upselling you for like a year.
So
Don't disappoint me.
I need to stop shot this because I don't want to roll past the line on the 3 because the 3 gets me to the 7. Yeah, just for the record as to what was happening there. But don't do it yet. But after this rack, if you like what we do, click that thumbs up, man. It does a lot for my self-esteem, like I said in the last one, which is true. And now you have the opportunity to tell me, do I shoot the 5 or the 1 right now? I feel like I probably should.
I think I take the 1 now into the rail and roll out.
And roll out, because then you shape the 1 or the 5 or the 7.
Exactly, and you don't.
That's okay. I'll just reshape it right now. I'll reshape it right now. It's fine.
Well, when you play with this much confidence, what are you doing, young man?
I remembered that one. Come on!
Rarely am I ever right when it talks to pattern play with this guy, but yeah, 1, 5, 7.
The 1 brings me back to the 5, 7, and I still have options.
How did I see that?
I just thought I could hold it. I thought I could hold it. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, well, apparently you couldn't.
I'm cutting the 1. I didn't like the combo.
Well, yeah, you cut the 1 because you moved the 9. That's a smart shot. That's not the end of the world.
Kind of would have worked.
It's not the end of the world.
It's not the end of the world, but he's got to figure out the 14-9. And I left him in the world of hell.
Yeah, you did not leave it pretty. In fact, I don't even know where there's a safe here. The only safe I think is the 14.
Well, yeah. So as far as a safe goes, the main point of a safe right now is to hide the 1. Because the 1 goes almost anywhere on the table.
But if you play the 14, play the cue ball kind of toward that middle diamond on the short rail.
Get under the 1.
Yeah.
That might be a shot, but it's our first one. I like Karen a lot, man. This is our first time me and Karen have ever played, and I'm not upset with that. Oh, we'll make the 1.
Oh, no, he's just going to help you.
I don't know about help, because now the 8 doesn't go.
No, I was almost thinking he was going to put it in the pocket.
Now the 8 doesn't go. I know Karen watches the channel. At least he told me he did. And thanks for watching the channel, and I hope many more matches coming our way. And I will say, Karen, no hate towards Mike or Jose. But as soon as we started this match, John said, you need to play Karen. He's the best player on the team.
No discredit, Mike. No discredit, Jose. I've watched Karen's game come a long way.
Yeah. And after playing a little bit, I'm like, yeah, that's probably right. The last time I saw Karen play, I feel like it was like a year ago.
Yeah, I think he was.
And I was like, and I'm not saying he was a bad shot, but I'm like, you know. So now,
he's definitely
so
put some
far, I'm kind of like, you know, I don't really know what I'm up against, and I'm trying not to think about things too much. I'm just trying to play my game. I had just got my butt whooped. Maybe. It might be a little bit of a spoiler to another video that'll happen down the line. Oh, yeah, look. That's the only way to get to the 8. Oh, that was such a bad shot. That was a hero shot. But I felt like there was enough trouble.
Man, if that would have
rolled
up and hit the 10.
I felt like there was enough trouble here.
Yeah. No, I agree. That wasn't a bad idea. Because obviously, think about it. If that 5 rolls behind the 10, he hates you for life.
Yeah, but I wasn't going for the 5 behind the 10.
No, I know.
I was hoping the 5 went in.
On the 10.
I was hoping the 5 went in. Look, I'd have cut the 8. No, I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have done anything. All right, let's see what Karen's got. So far, Karen has not showed us much, but he is a pretty good shot, man. He really is.
Let's see about that.
So we talked before. Here's an interesting look into this match, and to provoke you to continue watching this match with us here. In the last match, I talked a lot about Ron's fundamentals are strong, and though he misses shots is his biggest handicap. If he just made the balls he plans to make, he has great shape. Every time he misses a ball, he'd be fine. And I say over and over again that he has great fundamentals. And after watching Karen play, and I'm not discrediting Ron, but when I watch Karen play, his fundamentals kind of remind me of like the juniors, like I was saying before. Yeah. Like the juniors that, and I'm not trying to say that Karen's a junior by any means, but like their fundamentals seem perfect. You know what I mean? And their fundamentals are so good that his fundamentals were so strong. Like he looks like a pro playing, he just misses and his shape's not perfect all the time. And I see that and I'm like, that is a foundation to get a lot better than me. So something to think about, at least something for you to think about while you're watching this match.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. His fundamentals are great. And me, you, and everybody watching this, we all occasionally miss shots. But if you put the right stroke on the ball and you have the right idea, you're occasionally going to miss. See that?
Played the right ball.
That's a miss. That's a miss. That's perfect.
No. I don't think he was playing it.
He wasn't playing to make that. No, of course he wasn't. I was kidding. Because now look at what you got.
Yeah. All right.
Man, that's a tough kick.
No, it's not. I can hit the short rail. The kick is fine. But I am trying to... what I'd like to do is hide the 15. And the only way to hide the 15 is if I glance the 5 really thin on the backside. So that I get behind it.
That's a great idea.
But I didn't. I hit it pretty full, see, and it didn't come all the way over.
Yeah. That was a great idea. Again, you hit it pretty
But if I leave the 15, then I'm probably done. So as far as, for me, now, the pattern I feel like is sold in stone, so it's like a 9-ball pattern, 15, 14, 9. So you have to use the 14 to get to the 9. Well, yeah, so you need to leave an angle on the 14.
He just got down to look to make sure the 9 goes, because I can't see from here, but if the 9 goes past the 8...
No, does it?
I think so. Well, he went and looked at it. Yeah, no, he went over and looked at it, so I'm sure it does.
I'd leave an angle on the...
Oh, no. Man, that's unlucky.
Well, he got pretty straight on the 14, so the 9 must have gone.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's why he went down and looked at it. All right.
Let's see if I can pull something out
here,
He's
going to pull a John and shape the short side.
Hell yeah. Cheers, guys. Let's go. Let's kick it off. 1-zip. Here we go. Hey, I did make an 8-ball. You thought I was going to hang it, didn't you?
No. I didn't think you were going to hang it. I mean, sometimes you got to shape the short side.
That's right. Still going with the head ball break. This, I feel like, no, the last break was so good. We didn't pay attention to it. Let me see if this one's good. I had a couple really good. Just felt, no, I missed the rack a little bit. My cue ball moved. But the first one, it felt like it hit so freaking strong.
Hit it solid.
Ron was like, dang. He's sitting there on the left.
When you hit that ball square, it makes a specific sound, and it gives you a feeling.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And
I know.
I've been trying to dial it back a little bit and not hit it as hard so that I have a little control.
Yeah, you don't have to smash it, but
as
long as you hit it square.
When you do smash it.
Yeah. So what do we got? Okay, you broke dry. All right.
Yeah, so I feel like he's got the 7-ball. Or the 5, but I mean, why would you pass up the 7 if you're taking solids?
I like the 11. He's going 11
Okay,
ball.
13.
I like the 11.
No, that's the 13.
Is that the
ball.
13?
Yeah. 11 balls going to the right side. Let's see here.
Oh,
That was a bad
man,
shot.
you got
I'm
robbed.
saying all this nice stuff about Karen. That was kind of a bad shot. Come on,
That
Karen.
was.
You can do better.
You sped that up.
It was a weird stroke.
You sped that up.
Get the
and
bridge,
hit it
man.
a little too fast.
Give me some
Yeah.
tomatoes, man. Throw tomatoes at that guy. I'm just kidding. That was just, but that you shouldn't have missed that shot.
No, you shouldn't. It was a good idea. It would have been my shot selection. I probably would have missed it too, so don't feel bad.
Now, okay. Everything goes here. I remember this, and I'm between solids and stripes. The stripe is a combo 10-9, or I cut the 6.
Are you thinning the 6 ball?
And I'm thinning the 6, hoping to hold for the 7. Because in my mind, the 13 ball's not there. I'll tell you that,
So
because
then
I thought the 4 ball went.
Does the 4 follow the 13?
But I missed it, and I was so frustrated with myself, especially after playing the last match. So frustrated.
Okay,
I should have cut the stripes.
So
I should
let's
have
go,
cut
Karen.
shot
Take the 7
combo.
ball. Take the 7 ball and let's go.
And then as I came over to Ron, I was like, dude, the 4 ball doesn't even freaking go.
See,
What the heck was
no,
I doing?
You take the 7 here just to establish, because right now it's still open. You got to take the 7 just to establish solids.
I don't know about that. Do you really need solids?
I do.
Okay. Then the 4 goes on the right side, or
Yeah.
all the way down. How are you going to get there? You're taking away your only ball that gets you there. I guess we'll see.
You're following right now. Well, no, he's
He
not
just got in a weird spot.
He's in a weird spot. If he was
should've-
straight,
yeah, he should have.
if he got straight on that, I mean, he can take the 6 now, but that doesn't get you to the 4. But the 4 does follow the 13 if you get straight enough.
For the record, if we look at the 1-2 on the right side, that's the pattern I just put out in a video. The 1 gets you to the 2.
Yeah.
So those are fine. All you need to do is start that pattern off
Yeah.
by being down there where the cue ball is right now.
Man,
All
is
you need to
Karen
do is start
nervous?
that pattern. I don't know.
Karen, you nervous playing this? Because you play way better. Does he
know,
settle
that
in?
was-
He's got to settle in.
He said.
By the way, guys, at this time, I was on the table next to this playing another match myself, so I didn't see any of this. I have no idea what happens.
Unfortunately, I do know what happens. All right, and I'm trying to make some balls here.
Oh, and you crash into his.
I
That's a
did,
great
and
shot.
now I have some thoughts, right?
Yeah,
Because
no, that's a good shot.
I
Well,
have
now
two
you-
shot choices. The 9 in the bottom left, but the 9 goes past the 5 and I can move the 5 with the 9. So I kind of want to shoot the 11. Yeah, I'm back
in
and
the
forth.
in the top right.
But that's just such a hard shot.
11 in the top right.
Such a hard
yeah,
shot.
It is. Well, because it's a blind shot. I mean,
And
you
then
have an idea.
what changes my mind? Adam Marr will know. He already knows. If I shoot that 11, I don't have a shot afterwards. All I'm going to do is roll to the top left corner of the table. So I have to shoot this 9.
Agreed.
You're just supposed to make it.
You
And
put the
not
cue ball.
scratch.
You played the cue ball.
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Now there's trouble.
as
Now
a,
the
as
whole
a, as
thing's
a,
all
as a weird
sloppy.
thought, did you ever consider, or what do you think about playing the 11 to the top left and bringing the cue ball in toward the 1? It was an option. It's
Well,
not.
yeah, but-
it's just
so-
as hard of a shot than you. It's just as hard as what you did.
You're probably right. And then I can have the 12.
Then you have the 12.
Yeah, that's probably fair. Well, guess what? Now everything goes for him, and he needs an angle to break the 2. And honestly, I do that with ball in hand. He's gonna get down
See,
here right now.
That I think
That's
is
fine.
a
He
little
took
weird.
one ball first
No, I
before
know,
he got to it, but I
now
would have done it
the
with ball in
8.
hand.
Well, with ball in hand, I would have moved that 12 to open up the 8 because right now the 8 only has one pocket. Well,
Oh shoot, that's true. You needed to
yeah,
develop
when he had
the
ball
8
in
with
hand,
the
he
4.
could have moved that 12 toward the side and opened up that pocket.
Oh,
for
and he
the
didn't
8.
even use this.
No.
Oh, I thought the 1 ball was gonna be his breakout shot on the deuce.
Yeah, I mean, even if he goes 3-5, well, how do you get out? How do you get? Well, he gets to the 2 now.
Yeah, this is your last kind of your last
this
chance.
is your last chance to get to the 2.
It looks like he's gonna go for it.
Yeah. A little second guess.
Oh, he didn't even.
He played that really interesting.
I don't like. Yeah. Man,
Well,
that was interesting
there's no
because there was a
there's-
lot to think about there.
Yeah, there was,
And he
I'm
decided to
surprised
just
he
fire.
Put
Interesting.
that kind of spin on
Well,
that.
okay, so he decided he's gonna save. Okay, that's why. That's why he didn't really care,
Okay, he wanted an angle like this so he could just roll into it. Oh, fair enough. That's smart.
and that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in a good spot. The 5 ball's hanging. He didn't open the 2 up, but this is okay. This is a check back to me.
If he looks at it,
It's a check back to
going
me.
back to that shot that he made, he looked at it. 5's weird. 8 doesn't really go. Can't get to this ball.
suck.
Let Drew open it up for me. Thanks. Appreciate that.
Oh, thank God. So I did. My intention was to open that up right now. I just went full balls to the wall because I think I'm a lot better than I am. Look at all the shot opportunities I had after that too.
Oh,
so
yeah.
he's gonna safe again. See, we should learn a thing.
Well,
or two,
no,
man.
that's
We should save more.
where do you go here? I mean, even if you can squeeze the cube between the 9 and the 14.
Just hide the.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But even if you could squeeze it, why would you?
Ooh, it's
All
open.
right, now it's open.
It's open. Yeah, but
Wow,
I don't really have a shot.
You don't have a shot. I mean, I don't
Does
know
the
if you
11
can-
go on the side?
In the side, 11 in the side is about all you got. But if
But
you
it gets
miss
me
that,
nothing.
it's suicide.
It gets me nothing. You're right.
Yeah, that's suicide if you don't make it.
Well, let's talk about the fact that the 8 ball does have a pocket, the left side,
yeah,
or
9.
all the way down, and the 5 will get you there.
Make the 5 off the 9.
Make the 5 and hide behind
Yeah.
the 11.
It's about.
That was my plan, but I
And
failed.
it didn't work. But then you also didn't. I don't know. If that 5's not frozen, can he hit it?
Can he hit it?
Ooh.
That was the question of the hour at this moment. Look at my hesitation over there, and Ron's like, "No."
You're
way.
thinking,
and we're
oh,
looking, and I'm like,
oh
"Wait,
my
look,
God."
look."
He looks, he's like,
I'm
"Yeah, it's not frozen."
I'm like, "Does this?" Yeah, that's what he said. He says, "Not
He's like,
frozen."
"It's
I'm
not
like, "Yeah,
frozen."
but can you even get in there?" And he said, "Here, you can watch it."
Oh my God! Isn't anybody who's ever on Facebook, when they post the picture of this shot and pretend that it happens to them and that never happens, it really happened.
It really
It
happened.
really
Yeah,
happened.
Exactly.
He just froze 2 balls in the pocket.
It really
So just so
happened.
you guys know how tight these pockets are, 2 balls don't fit.
Yeah, this is true. So what am I gonna do here, man? I can't even shoot the 15.
Yeah, and what are you gonna do?
I have to shoot the 9.
Yeah, you got to go to the 9. You have to. I mean, at this point, there's really
I don't
not
think
much
it
you
goes
can do.
in.
No, but you just got to make contact.
I'm gonna draw for the 5. Oh, we need to see if this is legal. I felt like this was legal when it
Are
happened.
you gonna shoot the 9 and draw the 5
Yes.
in?
I don't
Now
think I
that's
hit
a
the
shot.
5 first.
That's a shot.
Okay. What do you think you saw?
That was phenomenal. No,
It's
that was
replaying right now. I don't have the
that
replay
was
available
phenomenal.
right
No,
now.
you hit the
You
9,
guys
you
can
moved the
see
9
it.
and drew
Comment
back.
below.
Man,
Was
just,
the 5 ball first?
just the wherewithal to think about that shot.
Oh no. That Ron pulled that shot off on a 9
I'm
ball.
giving that to you. That was
Thank
that
you.
was nice. He hates you right now.
And look.
He's like, yeah, I'm just gonna put you in jail.
He's tying back up my ball.
Take your ball in hand. Do it again. Show me.
Plenty of opportunities to do things here. What are you gonna do? I have so many different ideas on what I do right now.
Man, I don't know. One of my initial thoughts is maybe I just drive the 8 ball to the short rail behind the 15. Because I mean, he can't hit his ball. There's no
Yeah, but I
point.
have to
so
fix
how does
the
it
problem.
How does it make it worse for you?
You know what I do? You know what I should have done? I decided to take these 3 balls apart, and then I'm just gonna safe on the 11.
Yeah.
But I feel like I should have maybe just done it with ball in hand, because that ball I just shot was trouble.
Yeah.
And this is a
For
very easy pattern to run out. And then I'm just gonna safe on the 11. Because, like, there's no way I'm gonna leave him a shot on that 2 ball. And all I
No.
can do is touch some of that stuff, break it up a little bit, leave the 2 on the
it's a
long
good,
run. Even
it's
if
a
you can
good
see the 2,
idea.
he's not gonna
It's
have
a
a
good
shot.
idea to just get.
But
all
right
this out of the
here,
way.
I say, wait a second, I can crash. Right at that moment, I can crash into this.
Oh, you crashed for good safety.
Okay.
Hey, you
So
you,
now
you
I'm
did
like-
hit that 14 full. You hit the 14 real full, which is nice.
So
but-
soft too. Like if
Yeah.
you're gonna crash, crash.
yeah, no, I mean if you would have hit it
Like,
thinner,
I didn't.
it
But there were
would've
so many
opened it up
balls.
more.
All the energy was taken away.
Yeah, well that's what
So
I
I'm
mean.
just gonna
you
clip.
hit it super full,
Dude, I was planning on the cue ball getting around the 8 ball there.
and you just gave him ball in hand.
I think I miscued, honestly. We'll replay it right now. I think I miscued, or maybe I
You
just
either
suck. You guys tell
miscued
me.
or a lot of times in those situations you're not quite sure what you want to do, and you kind of second guess and you half stroke it and you just poke it and go. I didn't know what I was going to do.
That very well also was
I think
on
we-
the,
I think
on the
we've all
menu
been
for
there.
sure. On the menu for sure. I like this shot. Just draw back a little. Well,
That's all right.
personally, I'd have got closer, but that's
Well,
also
yeah,
why
because
I
you're better.
rattled the 2.
Yeah. But he got out of trouble. And it's just a long straight shot. So Ron missed one.
Embarrassment.
You missed one. Karen, will you miss a long straight shot? Survey says
No.
Nope.
telling you, man, he's a pretty good shot, dude.
Yeah. Oh, that shot takes confidence.
Here's his break. Kind of a strange break. I think he's kind of worried about getting that cloth off the table. I hate that cloth.
I don't know why everybody is in a hurry to grab that cloth. I could care less. I don't care if there's 6 balls on top of it.
I watched so many racks where when it rolls, the cloth that we use, guys, is like thick. So like if the ball's at the end of the break, they roll up on it and then they hit the edge of it and they roll down the side. And I'm like,
I don't care. I don't even think about it. I don't entertain.
Yeah, but
that piece of cloth.
alters it.
It does, but so be it.
It's true. It's altering a random event. So
yeah, so it doesn't really matter. So I don't focus on trying to grab that thing while balls are in motion. I don't.
He stripes. What are you gonna do?
Off the 4?
100%.
Nice shot, Karen.
Yeah. And like you said, when you first started playing with Karen, he's gonna kick this right into position. Ready?
You kick that camera right off its mount.
Oh, look at this nice straight shot down here too.
Yeah.
And this is a great idea for all the 4s and 5s out there. Like, this dude was a 4 and 5 when I played with him last. And when John's like, who's who you need to play, and I was like, well, shoot, dude, he makes that ball.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't, because like Drew said, his fundamentals are getting way better.
Yeah, his fundamentals.
Kind of surprised he didn't make that.
Is he taking lessons?
Just practice.
Well,
at a laundromat.
I will say,
practices by himself at a laundromat.
It works. Is it a diamond?
I don't think so.
No. I will say, is he Russian?
He is Russian.
He sounds. No offense, Karen, and I don't look. I'm trying to go off the 11 here because why not? Because I think that I'm a total stud. Yeah, I'm not. What the freak, man? It's so annoying to watch. Like, whatever.
Well, yeah, this is when you think.
I needed to move. I needed to change the 2 anyway, and I was hoping it would at least block the 9, and I didn't.
So do you take the 9 now, get it out of the way?
I mean, it is still defending the 2.
It is.
The 2 doesn't go because of the 9. So if you want to play defensively, you can. The 9 brings you back to the 11.
Well, yeah, because you're also right now you're shooting a long shot over the ball.
Well, if if it were me,
I might use the 9 just to get better shape.
If you have good fundamentals, that ball goes right
like that, and then get really good shape on. I think
the
that's
9 will bring you back to the 11.
14 ball, yeah, absolutely. So
you're
14, 10, yeah. This is going to be an interesting shot.
But he sounds just like Federer.
Well, because they're both Russian.
I know, but it's like
wow,
like,
that was a nice shot.
Like,
that was a really nice shot.
It was a really nice shot, but like oddly, like Federer. I was like,
you know what?
It's very.
Karen,
I've always talked to him a few times. I've only talked to you a few times, Karen. I was like, Jesus Christ.
I wonder if they're from similar
areas.
Similar areas.
I don't know anything about Russia.
I don't either. I know it's big.
Is Karen's last name Gorst?
No.
I'm just kidding.
Begins with S, but I won't say what it is. And it has,
interesting. So he decided to come around. Look, that's perfect.
Syllables.
That's perfect.
Yeah, no, that works.
So now he needs some draw. He needs some draw, or else this is gonna get weird. And that, guess what? The 8 goes in the side off the 4 all day long to the left. So
yeah, or it goes in the top right.
You're not gonna get around the 2 ball though.
Depends on where he leaves himself on the.
Oh. That's what I said, man. The draw doesn't always function when you want it to. He pounded that.
Well, yeah, because we have a tendency to not stroke that
when
ball.
When the pressure comes in, you pound it.
Still not bad. Just make this 11.
It's true. Why do I feel like he's cutting this in the side?
It looks like
there's something weird here.
Is he banking this ball?
Oh no, he is banking it to the bottom right. He called this. That's right. He's calling this to the bottom right.
A bank shot.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
That's right, because I said something afterwards, and Ron was like, "Well, he called it," and I was like, "Really?"
And he made it.
Yeah.
Oh, and he got hooked behind the 6. Oh man, what a nice shot.
Yeah, because I was like, "Yeah, that's Ron right now." Turn around saying, "Well, he called it back there," and I was like, "Oh."
And
dude.
by the way, it's APA. You don't have to call anything.
You don't have to call anything,
hey, just by the way, just so you know, I'm doing this on purpose.
He's got a lot of respect for the game. You can tell.
He does.
He's gonna cut this, or he's gonna kick it in the side. Well, that's a good call. It's definitely a good call because that pocket's huge.
I mean, where else are you gonna go with this unless you jump it? I don't think he doesn't jump much, so.
My chalk's in his way.
He's not looking at your chalk. He's looking right at the aiming point.
And you're gonna make me run like 7 or 8 balls right now.
Yeah, but you have nothing in your way.
Oh, he kicks like me.
Just don't scratch.
Yeah, just don't scratch. It was pretty safe.
No, that's all right. No, I don't mind that kick because you don't have a lot to lose.
So here, all right, there's a lot going on.
It's an 8-ball run out.
But dude, I haven't been playing well through this whole match. I keep missing shots so far.
So normally,
what's your key ball?
Normally, I know you like to get that 4-ball off the rail first.
Well, it's not. It goes in the side. It
okay.
does.
Well, I can't tell. From here, it looks frozen.
Does. I assure you.
But I know that normally you would like to get to that ball first. I'm surprised.
What's your
you're
key
going
ball?
6. 2-ball.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Two balls
and
ball
these balls in the middle, I've been talking about it all day, and I talked about it in Anthony Cataldi's video. For you guys who watched that, I talked about it a lot there too. That these balls in the middle of the table are just easy to mishandle.
Those are what you call fair weather friends. You think they're your friends and they can get you somewhere, but all they do is get you in trouble.
Because the moment you over-roll it, it changes your entire... Now your cue ball's going a completely opposite direction. It's a whole thing. So I wanted to pick apart the middle of the table first. That was my plan here.
That's smart.
And now I'm going to go up and down and try and shape the 7 in the left side after this shot. I was really nervous running this out after watching Karen shoot some of those shots. Okay, the 7 ball...
Well, because the more balls you shoot...
2 options. The 7 gets me to the 5. Or the 3 gets me to the 5.
7, 5, 3, 2, 8.
Or the 3 gets me to the 5 in the left side.
Yeah, no, you're putting draws, so... Oh, wow, what are you doing?
I think I'm going 7, 3, 5.
I think you are.
Yeah. I just like that.
I was going to say, if you were going to roll, then it would be 5, 3, but...
The 5, again, about these shots in the middle of the table. If I roll past the line of the 5...
You're right. No, you're
or
right.
under the line of the 5, I'm totally screwed.
You're right.
Totally screwed. And this is a lot more user-friendly. Just make sure I cross the line on the 5. And even if I didn't...
That's why we have these meetings.
And even if I didn't cross the line on the 5, then I would just hit it very soft. Get very close to straight, so when I hit it soft, I'll just hold the 2 ball for down here. I was freaking nervous, dude. I remember my heart was pounding.
Well, this one is a little bit nerve-wracking.
My heart was pounding because it was like 8 balls.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I haven't run 3 yet.
Yeah. Hopefully you get some confidence here.
This ball rattles so easily, though.
It shouldn't. I mean, you just play this with follow. Oh, you stunned it into the rail. Look at you.
Yeah.
A little confidence.
It's follow. Yeah, you're probably right. Follow might have helped me
I
out
would
here.
have followed it 2 rails and been in the same place.
Or closer, honestly. Follow, you have a chance of taking it in the corner.
Yeah.
That was the last one there. The 8 ball made me nervous.
That was it.
Made me nervous. Let's see this break here real quick. That's right.
Where's the white ball?
Yeah, I almost hit freaking Karen right in the nuts.
Man, you know what? I'm not knocking Karen, but I'm wondering if that was a bad rack. Because
I just missed it. No, I just missed it.
You just didn't hit it square.
Yeah, when the cue ball flies off like that, it's because the cue ball is airborne and you were cutting it at the same time.
Well, you're going for that pop break.
Yeah, and I've warned Karen once. You got to be in the kitchen. He wasn't listening to us.
Not like Ron. Ron, you can take it wherever you want.
Yeah. And then we just told him again. He's like, oh yeah, my bad. You still want stripes now that he's not up there? Yeah, those solids suck.
Yeah, no, that 6, 3, 4.
But the 3 breaks it out. But then, yeah, the 2 and the 1 suck. Oh, man. Yeah, you gotta take.
Yeah, but I don't know if I start with the 14. I think maybe I start with the 11. I think I start with the 11.
100%.
Yeah. See, because now you're just rearranging furniture.
Things got weird.
Well, yeah, I mean the 13-11 goes, that combo goes.
But the 10.
But now you're just playing. You're just making balls.
If you can hit this straight, you can come back for the 12 in the bottom right. Okay, he couldn't hit it straight.
No, but see the way he played that was a really nice stroke. He played that intentionally. He played that well.
He made sure he came out and around and get out. So now he's got the 15. Now the 10 and the 12 are the problem.
So do you roll on this and play the 9?
Right now, I go 15 stop shot for the 10 in the bottom left, to roll up for the 12 because that's the biggest problem. He came up for the 13. That's not an issue for me.
No,
You're going to get there.
I think he's going to play the 9 off your 3 in the side.
That's
and then
fine.
Play the 10.
No, that's fine. No.
All right, no, he's going to come around.
Okay, then you got to come down for the 12. The 12 is the problem here. It's got to go on the bottom right.
You got to hit the super soft, Karen. Super soft.
No. He listened to you,
Too
unfortunately.
soft. Too soft. Well, not quite that soft, but yeah, no, to play what you wanted to come up that rail for the 12 ball, yeah.
It's all about the 12 ball because now the 10 ball goes, right? The 10 ball, it might look like it's tied up in there, but it's not. The 12 ball, you have to shape this little tiny position over here. You just lost an opportunity to do it.
So, man, you got to get on the right side of the 9, which is really hard to do now, and you got to make it off the 3.
For the record, I think my route would have been most likely what higher skill levels and higher Fargos would do, but they'd already be thinking about the 8 because the 8 ball is trouble.
Yeah, the 8 is trouble. And you know, like we were talking earlier, I think I would have started with the 11 ball.
Look, this would have got him over there. If he'd have made that ball, he'd have had the angle on the 10 to come over for the 12. Yeah.
So you have to be concerned with this 2 at this point. I know you're looking at this little cluster up here, but the 3 gets you there.
Yeah, this is actually...
3 opens it up.
This actually gets pretty interesting. Hang tight. This
I
actually gets
think,
interesting. The 3 is going to break the cluster right now.
You get rid of the 3, 6, 4, 7, and then you go to work.
That kind of sucks. That really sucks, actually. But okay, I think I have the 7 or the 5. 7 or the 5.
6 doesn't go past the 9?
I don't think so. What am I going to do, 7 or 5?
5 ball. No, you're going to go 5 ball.
Okay, 5 ball. So, roll up for the 2 or draw back for the combo?
I think draw back.
Yeah, for the combo.
Yeah.
That combo sucks, though.
I like this. No, because that 2 ball's insurance on the 8.
It is.
That's your insurance.
There's issues. And technically, if I roll this combo, I'm probably going to hide the 9. So.
Which is okay, because once you get this mess up table taken care of, then you can come down and you can go to work. Because you could use the 1 to play safe. You don't want to move that 2 until you absolutely have to.
Why so hard?
You threw your shoulder up.
Why so hard?
You threw your shoulder up when you went into that.
Well, we're rewinding it right now to show my shoulder.
Yeah. No, you lifted your shoulder when you did that.
Why so hard? Gosh darn it. That was terrible. Okay.
Not going to disagree.
Do you think there's an out here for him? He's not shooting that. I mean, it's insurance.
Well, I mean, I think the 10 does go. Okay, well, here's the thing. If the 10 goes past the 1,
the 12 if you do it right.
Well, if the 10 goes past the 1, then you're all in. You're getting out. You cannot. If you make the 10, you can't give the ball back.
No, he has insurance down here. Well, now.
Oh boy! Wow, I love this shot.
What shot? Rail first?
Rail first.
Bro, rail first. There's like a
rail first with a bunch of left,
to get past.
With a bunch of left spin and come.
You're gonna scratch. You're gonna kick the 9 out and scratch.
Let's see, because he has no choice.
He's putting left hand spin. Now you can kick the 12. 8 ball is still tied up.
I hit the 7 first.
Because he put some inside on it. Yeah. So now the 9 ball's out of the way and he made one for me. So that's nice. Yeah. Okay, so let's look at this.
Well, you got to go 2.
Where? No, the 2 doesn't go anywhere right now.
2 doesn't go anywhere. Then I'm playing.
So I'm looking at the combo. So now I'm looking at if I move the 1, does the 2 go?
Push the 4 toward the top left corner and play safe.
Well, yeah, sure. Okay, so I get ball in hand again. It doesn't do anything. If I was
but if he kicks at the 12, what if he moves?
No. Then I would. If I was Karen, then I would just give it back. If the opponent uses ball in hand to do nothing, then just give it back. He doesn't have a plan.
But you don't know if he doesn't try to kick it.
Well,
if he gives
nothing
it back,
changes between then and that.
We don't know.
So I'm looking at shooting the 1 and drawing into the 12. Is what I initially thought. But there's no way I'm going to get shape on anything. So I'm going to safe behind the 8 ball.
All right, well, then why did we just do this when I said 2 ball and you're like 2 ball goes nowhere? Well,
2 ball safes?
Yeah.
I thought you were saying
you have to move the 2 ball.
Yes.
It's not an offensive shot, but when you said what do I do
I
here?
thought you meant shoot the 2 ball.
No, what do I do here?
Move the 2 and freeze on the 8. And the difference is since I am not, my Fargo's, it's provisional, so it's should be a lot lower than it is. But if a good player freezes on the 8-ball so that he has to jack up to shoot this, but I didn't, so he has free range at the cue ball right now.
Oh, tough luck.
Yeah.
Tough luck.
Can I get out? So
I don't know if you know, but the last rack you got an 8-ball out. If you can't get a 5-ball out,
yeah, it's a little weird now though. But the 2, I'm about to shoot the 2, but in hindsight, I say
I think the 2-ball's the key ball.
yes.
Yeah, I think
Exactly.
the 2-ball should be the key ball.
In hindsight, I think the 6-ball could have been the key ball.
Could be. I like what you're doing. I start with a 1.
So now the 1 to the 6.
1, 6, 4, 2, 8.
Yeah, exactly. Boy, do I have a surprise for you. Who lets me do anything around here, man?
This guy has me by like 200 Fargo points.
Well, yeah, it's because I'm like provisional. That's
All right,
just
so-
stupid. That's just bad. Like
So who
trying to calculate my
so-
cut and how. Ugh.
So does he get out here?
Ugh. I hate.
Do you
that
play
so
the 8
much.
in the side because it's shorter, or do you just take your medicine,
I'm
play
sorry,
it all the way
but
up?
Karen, you need to get out here.
No, I know he will, but
Oh, you're talking about putting the 8 in the side?
yeah. Do you put it in the side, or do you roll up and put it in the corner?
I come down and get close to the 2 and put it in the bottom right corner.
Yeah,
I don't trust side pocket shots.
yeah. No, I
Karen does.
Sometimes it's preference. I don't know. I was kind of curious. Yeah, that's fine. I'm sure he's not gonna miss. Seen this guy play a lot. That's my man, Karen.
Ugh. Karen, I did have a lot of fun with this match, man.
Look at this. Tied at 2.
I know. The break leaves something to be desired. He pulls back on the break.
He does.
He hits it and pulls back.
He doesn't
like
follow,
a good
he
break.
He
if
doesn't
you
really follow
you
through.
just like someone taught
But
me.
that's not a bad spread.
Oh no, this is fine. And
Yeah.
I'm not trying to criticize this break too much, but it's just weird because I'm used to seeing someone taught me when you break, you push so far through the cue ball that you try and hit the 1 ball with your cue stick.
Yeah.
That you literally send it all the way through and just hold it out.
A little off the side. I don't know if have you seen those tutorials on the Chinese 8-ball break?
No.
I'll show you later.
Maybe I'll put it in the video right here.
Yeah, when you guys do that Chinese
Okay.
8-ball break.
Okay, so this is very runnable. Your biggest issue, I think, is the 14. And to be on
I don't know if the 14's an issue. I
well,
mean,
you just
it goes,
you need to be up here though.
well,
if you're
you either
cut-
need to play it
or
up,
be
down,
totally
or
straight.
move the 6 out of the way.
Sure, but come on, we're not here.
Well,
to leave
I'm
balls
just
out of the
saying
way.
what's available. Who knows?
Like right there, you could have hit that a lot slower, so that you have the 13, the 14, and then roll up for the 13, which is also a little strange.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this 11 right now, but it's all you have.
And the 15 actually has a whole wall defending it. This isn't actually as easy as it looks right off the bat. Even though EFG, even though everything freaking goes.
Nice shot, Karen.
Still alive. Oh, and
See-
now he's straight on it.
He's pretty straight. So now do you roll up to take the 15?
Yeah, do you hit it in the corner pocket for the 15, or do you
Yeah, I
cut it
don't
in the
know if you-
side and go for the 13?
Yeah,
The problem is the 13, if you cross that line,
that's the
you're
problem.
totally screwed.
That's
Even
the
if you
problem.
don't, you're on the wrong side. So I think you take it all the way down.
Well, he's
to 15.
playing this with a little bit of right. He's going on the side.
Nah.
He's going on the side. No, played it all the way up. But he got weird. Okay, no, he's okay.
Man, a little bit straighter though, and you can use. What do you use?
I don't-
Draw out of this?
Me, no. You know me. I play follow. I follow through with this.
Yeah, that's what he's gonna do here. This
Yeah.
is actually really tricky not to touch
Yeah.
the 5. A lot of inside spin here.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
lot. And this is, again, I've said it a million times, a true high ball. High inside, and you come around
Beautiful.
like so. Very nice shot.
He probably got pretty good on this.
Man, if he can stun between that 1-3,
And put the 8 where?
corner
Bottom
pocket.
left? Bottom left. That means you're stunning through the 1-3, but you're barely stunning through the 1-3.
Yeah, even if you nick the 3, as long as you can still see the 8, you're okay.
Yeah.
Work him around it. Oh, he missed. Yeah, see, that's too much spin. That's why I would have just tried to stun between the 1-3.
And
He
not
tried
try to
do
spin
too
it.
much.
Yeah, he did try to draw it and
Yeah.
I mean, his angle, the way he was doing it, he was going to have a bigger position on the 8. Makes a little more sense. But
No, I get it. Yeah.
So
What does Drew do?
Dude, 6 is huge. I can do whatever the hell I want.
Well, this is just another 8
I
ball
can do
out.
whatever the hell I want. He ain't going to see the 13. So I'm just taking a shot, a little two-way shot here. Accidentally make it. That's fine.
Accidentally make it.
I mean, I was hoping it went that way, but if it didn't go in, I wasn't super concerned.
So it's only an
now
it's only an 8 ball out.
I'm picking apart the 4-5. So I'm gonna shoot the same thing with this. I don't expect this to go in, and I'm gonna keep myself in a good safe spot, which I did.
No, this is when you channel your inner Chris Melling and hit everything like
I wish. I haven't channeled my inner Chris Melling in a while.
like ultimate pool, where everything is just super soft and precise and slow.
That would be the idea.
Yeah, basically stop shot. Oh, look at that.
What do you shoot next?
Yeah, you have a stop shot on the 6, stop shot on the 1, stop shot on the 5, not a stop shot.
And then roll on the 2.
Roll on the 2 and then come for the 8. Yeah.
Well,
no,
I wasn't ready to shoot the 6 yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold it for the 6 though, which is a lie.
See, maybe I was right for once in my life.
You were totally right. 6, 1, 5.
All right, man. Well, this ball
It's
obviously
gotta
doesn't
cut, right?
bank.
It's gotta cut.
You
right?
gotta
Cut
go for
side.
the cut. Now,
Super
this
soft,
is,
and you're rolling right into the 8 ball.
yeah. This is for me. I get way down on this ball.
That's a good way to put it. Really down on this ball. Really
Yeah.
make sure you're hitting this perfectly.
Oh!
He made the right call, I think, maybe
No,
to
he
come
did.
across.
He did come across for the 8. Yeah.
Being that how thin that had to be, and he hit the right side of the pocket, which you're supposed to.
Yeah.
Now my 6 is still trouble.
Well, no. Well, I mean, now it goes in the bottom left. So now you
Well,
gotta
or
play
the top left, one or the other. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think you're gonna play this for the 6 now.
I think that's what I was thinking, but I messed it up. I thought I was going to be a little straighter than
Yeah,
that.
I thought you'd have.
That's
been,
okay.
I thought you'd been further up and straighter. But
So
that's
now
okay.
I'm going to come off the short rail and come in a straight line on the 6.
Yep.
And ideally, I'm in a good spot where he can't make the 13 from down there because he'll scratch. But just like Ron, and I mean this in the nicest way, I missed the ball because I'm trying to spin stuff.
Wow, is he really gonna try to kick this?
You know, I got to say, at this point when this video comes out, that means Cities is already over, which means we're either champions or we're not.
We're champions either way.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
What are you talking
You know who's
about?
not a champion? Whoever
What are you
has to
talking
kick
about?
this ball right now.
Yeah.
Because I gotta say, watch this, and I'm gonna zoom in on this after the fact. It's not zoomed right now.
I'm guessing
Watch
he
him hit
makes
the
it.
13.
Is it a good hit?
Is it a good hit? That's the question.
I have no idea.
Ready?
I didn't see this.
Ready?
It was a great hit, but nothing hit a rail. It's ball in hand.
And that's what I mentioned it in the fact, and I said, you know, I think that's ball in hand, and I was like, it didn't hit a rail, and I wasn't trying to be.
No,
dick.
and Karen, your stand-up guy, he's like, if you think so, have at it.
Well, no, he was like, no, I think you're right. It didn't.
Yeah.
But in hindsight, I watched this already before. I'll put the replay in right
Do you
now.
think it did hit a rail?
I think it nipped that first nipple on the way in. You guys tell me what you think. But it's so freaking. It's like frame by frame,
Well,
you
honestly,
can barely tell.
my first time watching this, it didn't look like it hit a rail. It looked
No,
like
no,
he
no.
hit it pure.
No.
It looked like he hit it pure, and I was hoping it went in. But
It was a very good hit.
yeah, it was a really good hit, just not firm
And
enough.
then here, look.
What did you do?
Dude,
Did you really leave yourself that?
this is what happens when you get me drunk at Masters. I'm kidding. I didn't drink with you the whole time at Masters. I was trying to be a good boy. And I was trying because I wanted to play good
It was
pool.
about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I said,
And
hey,
I wanted to play good pool.
you
time
want to
for
go
a
next
shot.
door and have a shot? And he goes,
But
no,
look what happens when I'm a reasonable guy.
I haven't drank
I
all day,
saved.
so I'm not going to drink for the rest of the day.
Yeah,
and
I
he
made
did.
it this far. I'm just gonna say play sober Sally and just focus on making this
Wah,
shot.
wah, wah.
But look what happens when I'm not inebriated. I make nice, safe decisions. I messed up the shot.
Do you remember the match before this?
That's besides the point.
Maybe you should have.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, I'd have to hit that a little firm. Yeah, because you don't want to get stuck down there either.
Yeah, you want to put some spin on that ball and just go into it.
Yeah.
You don't even want to try to make it. You want to hit it. All right.
Now we're good, right?
No wager.
And look, see the line I just drew?
Yeah.
I need to be past it so that I roll towards the 8 and not away from it.
Yeah.
And I don't. So I play as softly as I can, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. No. Are you... I see what you're doing.
I want to play as softly as I... Oh, no, I cheated a little bit.
I see what you're doing.
And
Okay,
stun a
you're
little
just
bit.
stunning left. Yeah.
I really didn't get past the line. I just cheated the pocket to try and make
I see what
myself
you're
have
doing.
the angle. To
You know what? That's actually smarter than trying to come all the way up and around.
No.
Well,
even if I had to, I would have just rolled it soft and not even
it worked out for you. You know what? You tell me, but when I'm in stroke and I'm playing well, I don't mind stunning balls like that because I feel like I have more control. I'm confident about that shot and I'm okay with it. You played it perfect. It's not ideal, but
are you safe on this ball or do you shoot it?
1 to the 2. I think I shoot the 1 and I use the 2 to get safe because I don't like the 2 to the 3.
So, all right.
Yeah, so make the 1.
Did you see my Superman cape? Did you see my Superman cape? Wow!
All right, if you
That's a nice shot.
That was a great shot.
It's probably the best shot I shot all day. Probably inappropriate. Probably should not have shot that shot, but
I would not. I would have made the 1 and I would have played safe on the 2.
And then I just pounded it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
at least you
he said you
it.
can leave it
He's
there.
like, yeah, you can leave it since you're, probably gonna get out now anyway.
I swear I wasn't drinking during that match.
He didn't. I tried to offer like 4 times.
John was very disappointed.
Yeah.
All right. Short side on the 6. Well, what are you gonna do here, John?
My goodness.
I know what Lee does.
Drew doesn't 6'9". Drew doesn't.
What do you want me to play safe? I don't even know how to safe on this.
I don't
it's
like this.
Dead straight.
Is it dead straight? Because it doesn't
just
look
about.
It looks off.
Just
it
about.
looks off. I don't like this combo. Ooh, I don't like this.
Just about.
I don't like this. And that's why it wasn't straight.
No, it wasn't. But you know, I'm the luckiest guy you've ever seen.
No, I wouldn't have
play
shot the
this
6'9"
damn game,
there. Not on that.
Interesting. Well,
no.
I don't know about that. I've seen you play a lot of early 9s.
Silly shots, stupid shots. Yeah, I know. But on that one, I don't think I would have done that.
Fair. But, I'm like one of the luckiest people you know, so when it comes to this damn game.
This is true. He is my friend.
See, I think he's going to glance it. He's not kicking it. Yeah, he's going to glance it. See if it works out.
It does.
What do you do here?
I don't know. How do you get to the 9 ball?
Well, after the 8 or the 7.
I don't know. I think it might cut past the 7.
Okay. I'm going to bank into the 8.
Okay.
Oh, if I mess this up, it might
you're
get
right.
weird.
I didn't see the 8 ball right there. Yeah. That makes the pocket huge.
And then I'm just going to stay center table so that I have something on the
keep
6,
the cue ball.
hopefully.
Keep the cue ball there. No, you're going forward with it. You're going forward with the cue ball.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it doesn't. Same result doesn't really matter. I think I would have probably tried to hold the cue ball there, but.
And this is a moment where I'm like, if Ron's in this position, should you just roll this soft and bank the 7?
No. God, no.
But like, if these kind of shots are messing with you, and you can't draw out like that right now.
Well, you can though, and you did.
No, I did.
I know.
But like,
it was a pretty nice draw shot.
Hey, thanks, man. That was a pretty good stroke. And this is the 9 ball I lost to MJ on.
Yeah.
Same exact shot.
I saw that.
Yeah, I know.
I paused my match to watch you win. I'm like, here we go. No.
But got it that time. But
All right, Drew's up 4-2. Come on, Karen.
Man, I forgot to cut this rack out too. One in each match.
Karen,
Can you believe
prove
it?
me right.
This is our moment.
Right.
This is our hoorah. Hey, Karen is still a good shot, man. Cheers, Karen. Thanks for letting us film. Thanks for doing this. Comments below. What do you think? What do you think if you were to guess Karen's Fargo rating? What do you think it is?
I actually know what it is.
Yeah, well.
But I won't tell you.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Just like based on what you've seen so far, I think he's a pretty good shot. And I think we made the right call with me playing him, for what it's worth. We all won that
sure.
match. So.
Yeah, that match we won.
I always liked playing Santa, but it was nice having Ron play Big Dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, really taking your sweet time here, Karen. Man, I wonder how cities went. This is us in the future. Dude, I freaking hope.
I'm just grateful.
If we don't win it, I hope you guys win it. That would be fantastic.
Yeah, I'm just
Absolutely
grateful for an opportunity.
fantastic.
And every day, I just hope I can play to the best of my ability, which is subpar.
Ah, come on.
But I'll take it. Hey, again, I don't care if you're a superstar or you're an APA 2, play to the best of your ability.
That's true. You know, bring it back as far as like demoralizing ourselves. You're an APA 8 ball 6.
Yeah.
So like you're allowed to not be perfect, and you play very strong for a 6, and I've been waiting for you to move up. What a shot!
Ooh,
Sorry.
that was a nice shot. All
That
right,
was
he's
a
got
hell
an
of a shot.
opportunity here.
He got a little unfortunate with the.
What's he yelling at?
Yeah, I wonder if he didn't mean to make it. If he was playing safe.
It's 9 ball, Karen. You don't have to call safe.
Well,
You
yeah,
don't
but
have
he
to call
went like
shots.
this, like he accidentally
Like,
slopped it.
yeah,
or
I didn't
something.
really mean to make that. It doesn't matter. It's 9 ball. And just make that 2 and shape that 3 ball.
I don't know how you do that. There's part of me that says to bank the 9 right now and just keep yourself behind the 8, so it's a free shot.
No, I'm out here. If he doesn't hit that 5, he comes around. He's got the 3, he's got the 4, the 5 passes the 6.
The 5 did not pass the 6.
The 5
before
did
that,
pass
did
the
it?
6. Yeah, it did.
Okay.
It did. Yeah, 6 to the 7's probably the hardest, but as long as you get, all you gotta do is come across. And then you gotta come across for the 7 to the 8, but they're not, that's not.
What do you do now, though? Everything's gone awry.
You could play a safety here.
Yeah, how?
Super thin on the right side of the 3, drive the 3 down by the 8 ball, and leave the cue ball up by the 6.
If you're super thin, it's not going to go to the 8 ball.
No, it'll come into this bottom diamond.
Well, then you're hitting it very thin and
That's what I'm
very
saying.
hard. Your cue ball is going to go back and forth 100 times. Yeah, I wasn't sure
He
where
hit it a little too thick.
I wasn't sure where the line, where we were going to get out there. If I can make this 3, like you said, this table's out.
Yeah.
We'll see if I mess this up.
Make sure you stay on the right side of the 4. Well, it doesn't really matter. Oh, you rolled.
Oh yeah,
That's fine.
4 goes inside.
That's fine. Yeah.
You were trying to stay under the 5?
I was
Wow.
yeah, because I was looking at the 5. It doesn't really matter. You
No,
can
no,
come
no. I
around.
want to roll and put the 5 in the left side. Or if I roll too far, I'm going to come all the way out and put the 5 in the same pocket. Yeah, just like this.
Yeah, come all the way around, put it in the same pocket.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. I was trying to hold it.
The 6 ball position's huge, so.
I overthink way too much.
Yeah, we all do. It's okay.
What a nice stroke.
Dude,
Look at that.
You know who shoots those balls like that? That dude I played in Vegas last year.
Yeah,
He shot so many of those.
That was such a nice stroke. You just played that with purpose.
Yeah. Every time I think about a ball where you come down to the short rail and back. All right, how about this shot? Now, the plan was to put it in the corner, and I kind of came up short. And I'm staring at it in the side pocket.
You know what? I think you just take your medicine on this and you just come
Put it
off the rail. Play it in the side and just come off the rail.
Dude, you cannot hit it hard enough to put it in the side and come off the rail. It's got to be so soft if you're going in the side.
You want the cue ball about where the 7 is. Distance-wise off the rail.
Oh, no, I want more than that.
Well, if you make it in the side, you're not going to get any more than that. That's about all you're going to get.
I know. That's my point.
That's the
So
scary
I'm going to
part.
shoot it all the way down.
That's smart.
As long as you can make it.
Let's see. All right.
But I got lucky.
You did.
That
Well, that's the
8
nice
ball
thing about
position's
that
fine.
shot. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm out.
My
I'm
God.
out
If
with
you
that
make
8
the
ball
7
position.
and you leave the cue ball there,
Theoretically.
yeah, you
Theoretically.
should be out. Yeah. So I'm assuming Karen's gonna bank this. I don't like the cut here because you move the cue ball way too much.
Yeah, I like the bank.
I like the bank. As did Karen. Bank it 3 rails in the side pocket. Oh man.
Am I the luckiest guy you've ever seen play this game?
Is he gonna just go rail first and pound it?
That's what I'd do.
I mean, it's about all you
Honestly,
can do.
I'd probably hit it pretty full. And that's kind of what he's looking at, right? The pretty full spot.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So he's trying to like stick it behind the 9 to have a chance to get the 8 ball down there.
So really not make it, just move.
You might make it down there, but if I'm making it, it's down there.
Yeah. I'm thinking cutting it into this bottom right, but no, you just move it. Nice stroke, Karen. Kick that 9 ball. Nope.
Am I the luckiest guy you've ever seen play this game in your life?
Sometimes. You know what? We all get lucky sometimes. We all get good rolls. We all get bad rolls. Again, there's the addiction. It's the reason we do it every day.
Just come out to put it in the side and then come out super short. Just enough to make you think about it. But no, man, that ball's only a few inches away from the side. Let's not get crazy.
Yeah. All right. 5-2 Drew.
Moving right along here. That was weird.
There's that weird
Cue ball
pop.
really popped.
Yeah,
no, I wasn't trying to pop that.
No. It was a weird pop.
Yeah. I don't pop the 9. I play the break that Anthony Cataldi taught in one of his videos, and I was talking to him earlier today about this, that he doesn't do it. He wasn't doing it much in Vegas. I don't know if he does it now all the time, but where I'm trying to just hit the one and draw back right here. Like I hit it very full and draw back. I'm not trying to cut it. The one either goes in the side. If not, it goes like this. And the wing ball almost always goes in. So here, I was trying to do the hero shot on the 2 ball again.
Yeah.
But instead, I just get safe on accident. So there's that.
Well, I think he can see the one. Does he just send it down table and leave you a tough shot?
Yeah, he'll probably play safe. I'd probably play safe, push the 1 down towards the 8, and then hide behind the 7, 5, 6, or 4. Plenty of balls to hide behind.
Yeah, you don't have to do a lot. Oh, he's putting bottom right on this. He's doing something strange.
He's going to get behind the 9 then.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah, just like that.
That works.
Just about got there.
I think you can see a sliver.
Is it enough for a guy who's feeling as lucky as you possibly can feel?
Yeah.
Is it enough for him to make it?
Wrap that cape. Dude. What? Where was this like a week ago when I needed you?
I think I mess up this 4 ball though. I got to get around this 9 ball. Oh no, I got there.
No, you actually touched the 9 ball.
I tied up the 5-8.
You touched the 9 ball.
Tied up the 5-8. I think I'm trying to get under the 5 here.
Are you trying to draw out for the 5?
Yeah, I'm trying to get under the 5 like this. Oh, well.
Oh, and I think you were always going to scratch.
No, I wasn't going to scratch.
I think you were going to scratch and then that 4 ball moved
I wasn't going to scratch. I don't think so. It's replaying right now. You guys can be the judge.
Yeah, I think it was heading toward that pocket.
I don't think it was going to scratch.
You be the judge.
Draw into the 5?
Nope. Follow.
Oh, he got under the 5. Nice shot, Karen.
Very nice shot.
Yeah.
I assume it goes past the 6. Otherwise, why would you play that?
Come on. Of course it goes past the 6. You can fit a jumbo jet in there. You can fit a jumbo jet in that spot.
Spot's unmissable.
Oh, it's missable. All right. Oh, look, he gets a little.
Oh, he played safe.
Name
on
that
you.
movie. You could park a jumbo jet in that spot. Do you know what movie that's from?
I've heard
Yeah. I thought so. I don't know how to hit this. I think I'm going to do the split the table.
Well, you know how to kick.
I'm splitting the table for the 2-rail kick. There it is. Yeah, there's room.
I'm actually playing this shot into the long rail, or I'm sorry, into the short rail with spin and come into the 5-6. Because then I would hit the 5 ball.
But look, I tied up the 6-8.
But wait, there's more.
I tied up the 6-8. Karen's like, dude, can I get a freaking break here?
Really, bro? You're better than me and you're just beating me up.
Karen's like, can I get a freaking break? I told Ron right now, I'm standing over by him embarrassed. Like, I'm sorry, dude. I don't know what. I draw into that 6 ball, though.
From here?
Yeah, well, yeah, with ball in hand, I'll get it really close, as close as I can reach it.
Yeah, because you have ball in hand. Or this isn't a bad idea either. As long as you can get the angle. Oh, wait a minute. What is he doing?
I don't know. Karen.
What are you thinking here, buddy?
Karen, I don't know if you comment on my videos, but now's the time. What's going on here? I don't know what you were thinking. I really don't.
Because he doesn't have to make the 5-ball. He has to just hit the 5-ball. He doesn't have to make the 5-ball.
Theoretically, maybe you were trying to tie the 5 up on the 6-8, but we never played before. I'm firing at that as hard as I can, and one of those 3 balls is probably going to go in if that's the case. If it's a safe shot, probably anyway. Oh. I missed. And I tied it up anyway.
Or that.
Karen's like, dude. Karen's like, F you, man. I'm not commenting anything.
That was my plan from the beginning, Drew.
He's like, you fell for it. But yeah, look, I accidentally just tied you right back up. Oh, that's embarrassing.
That is.
I totally miss it, and then I just tie it up
Talk
anyway.
trash and then miss it.
I'm not talking trash, but I'm just like, I don't know what your thought was on that one, because once it happened, me and Ron were like, interesting.
Yeah, no, that was really interesting.
Because if you just tie them up, then dude, I'm just gonna fire.
No,
I'm gonna fire. This is 9-ball. I'm gonna turn into Lee
and
just hit that as hard as I can.
It worked out for him.
And this worked out. This might work out for him too. Yeah.
Oh wow.
That was a pretty nice shot. Keep the cue ball down there, get distance, and hopefully you get the 5-ball behind something.
You can come off the rail and kick the 5 pretty easily.
Yeah.
I would go short rail.
Kick and stick would be nice. Kick and stick would be nice, but I never get the kick and stick anymore. Sorry, did I accidentally shape the 6? Guys, I don't know what to... Karen, I'm sorry. Okay? I'm sorry, bro.
Did I do that?
I'm sorry, man.
And then you got excited.
And then I missed! Oh, I didn't think I missed.
You got perfect on the 6. You got excited. You're like, all I have to do is draw back quick.
God. I'm sitting here cheering over here because I thought I ran this out.
Every single one of you have done it. You make the hard shot and you get perfect, and then you miss the easy shot following it. You do it, I do it, he does it, the pros do it. Everybody does it.
100%.
Like that.
No, that's just dumb luck.
No, that's dumb
Karen's
luck.
just frustrated that he has to deal with me.
You leave yourself a really hard shot and you make it and you get perfect, and then you miss the easy one.
If you make a hero shot, you need to take as long as you possibly can to reset.
Yeah.
Because it's so easy to miss the next ball. Let's see if I can make this. Guys, this is what real league's about. Forget all those uptight, stuffy, never make mistakes and try and play a perfect game and act like all we do is mess up. Sometimes it just turns into some sloppy crap, doesn't it?
It's just amateur pool.
A lot of times it does. And you know what? This is day in, day out league, so the weight of the world's not on my shoulders right now.
Not like watching
it's Sunday, we're goofing off.
Top Cat run a rack.
Yeah, no, it's not Tom Cousins. That's for damn sure.
That guy doesn't
What's he going to do here? He's going to... Oh, why not just bank it? Look, that was going to go. Why not make it?
I think he was just trying to leave some distance.
Yeah, but why not try to make it? Because
Yeah,
you could maybe get lucky with the 7.
I don't know. We'll have to ask him. Were you flustered there, Karen? Were you not quite sure what to do?
Karen's response is going to be like this long, and
Right?
it's going to be like 7 timestamps of all the questions we've asked him. How about a shot for once? Can't believe I
love this shot. This is one of my favorite
shots. How much bottom do you put on it?
None.
Bingo.
None.
Bingo.
Where would you ask
Just right
that?
spin.
Yes.
Yes. The trap is to go with bottom.
Yeah. Like
just use
stun
right.
That question like
stun
it was a
right.
trick question. Like, why would I put any bottom?
Stun right. Well, I had a whole video talking about like stun versus draw.
No, and a lot of people would try to draw that, but no, you just a bunch of right spin just like you did and get you perfect there, and it's not that hard of a shot, but it looks kind of sexy.
Yeah, kind of did, and I got in a good spot. I'm gonna go with top on
we've
this.
all played
2 rails
those sexy
out.
shots.
2 rails out. Yeah,
Yep.
to get on the 9. But I think like
Does this
I
put you
remember
on the
being
hill?
It does, as long as I can make a long shot. This is the extra almost. Okay, no, it was a cut. But I think the mid-range level,
and he wins the lag too.
it's very easy to really rely on draw.
Yeah.
Before you learn the left and right.
We
And so you constantly, when you see those shapes come up, you always want to hit draw.
Yeah, we have a tendency to use draw as a default.
What are you hitting with this? I'm going bottom outside, going 2 rails.
I would go high.
Which crosses the position, which is probably not what you're supposed to do.
high left, just like you did.
This crosses the position. No, that's bottom left.
Yeah.
But I crossed the position and I rolled over it.
Which is fine. That's okay.
But
because
now I'm going to shape the short
Now you're
side.
on the right side. Well, no, you're on the correct side of the 2 to get you up for the 3.
I'd rather be on the other side of the 2, so then I come 2 rails like this.
I don't. Because this, just like your other shot, you can stun this with just right.
I messed this all up.
Stun this with just right.
And bump everything.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have hit the 6. You played it with follow. If you'd have stunned straight up.
Oh, it was too thin.
3,
it was so thin.
You don't know. You didn't do it.
I'm going to bank it and try and get up here between the 4-5.
He's getting cute.
Messed it up, missed the bank.
He's
and
trying to
probably
end
up getting safe because why not?
Oh, see, if that 7 wasn't there, you leave my man Karen the 3-9 combo. He'd be over
As long
there,
as it's not Lee.
He'd be over there shaking hands with Lee.
Karen Lee. There's a joke there. I don't know if everyone gets it. Someone might.
If you know, you know.
All right, so he's gonna play safe and come down table.
Nice shot.
Yeah, it's a really nice shot.
I'll get behind
It's a really nice
6.
shot. Did he get behind
I think
it?
you can see it. Oh, great idea though, Karen. Great idea.
And this is the perfect angle to break the 4.
Yeah.
I mean, doesn't really need broken, but I feel like I'm going into it no matter what I do.
No, but it's
right
a great
now.
angle to bring you up for it. Yeah.
No, perfect angle to tie it up.
Or not. Yeah.
Perfect angle to tie it up. That's all it was.
God, there's a horrible shot here. If you play this as high as you can with high right,
And make it bounce across
and
the
make
rail.
it bounce across and just kick the 9
and hit the old Lee special there.
Yeah. No, that's a Florian shot.
It's totally a Florian shot. Oh, he's gonna go into the rail for the 4.
Bump the 7. Bump the 7. Ah, come on. All right. Well, it's not the end of the world. As long as you can see the rail, you should be able to hit the 4 ball.
Maybe make it. It's so close to the rail, and your angle. Oh, he's going the other way.
He's going this way. Okay. Oh, that's not bad.
This leaves you the opportunity for safe.
This is actually smarter.
This is safer.
This is safer.
You're spinning it though. You're spinning it though.
That's okay.
Nice hit, dude.
That's okay. It's safer.
Nice
oh
hit.
No! Does it leak out?
You tell me.
I don't know. I don't know what to do here. I think I'd play
Look,
safe.
neither do I.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Does the 4 go? If the 4 goes, we're out.
If the 4 goes, you're out.
You're
if
right.
not, then I think you got to play safe and bring the cue ball
Going
down
with
by the
top.
9 ball. Bring the cue ball down by the 9 ball.
Yeah, it doesn't go.
Yeah. That's
One of these balls has to get in the way.
No, that's exactly what I would have done if it
5
doesn't
ball.
go. Yeah.
Karen, kick that back into position, would you? There we go.
Nice.
Perfect. Clearly, I have the camera too close to the table for this week's matches. This time, no, 5 ball.
Oh, don't go for don't make it harder, Andrew. Come on.
Nah. Come on, we got to be out here, right?
It should be. I mean, 4 to the 5, 6, 7. 9. Yeah, this is.
So I
think you
wanted
can do
to
this with
get.
your
I
eyes
want to
closed.
get as close as I can to the long rail here, so that I'm under the 5. That position's so tiny though, and I fudged it up. So if I'd have been under the 5, I would have went 2 rails to come out.
See, I would have done that on purpose. I would have left it wider to come to 2 rails to come out because I think that's more natural.
Now I'm gonna draw straight back.
when you-
Yeah. I prefer the 2 rails because now I'm crossing the line.
When you always talk me about shaping the short side, I do that typically because if the
It's kind of
if
the natural
angle is
path for
natural,
outside the running English.
if the running English is natural, I don't mind shaping the short side because I know I'm gonna make it.
Do you hold this or go up and down?
No, you go up and down. Because it's straight. Because you're gonna go the right direction. What did you do?
You know, we don't know.
What did you do?
We don't know. I
because-
really was trying to go 2 rails to come
because-
out.
Well, no, because see, I would have held it because you know the cue ball is gonna go toward the.
I just
toward
stayed on the right
toward
side.
the right diamond, and then
I was
come
trying to go
straight down.
deep over here and come over because I was trying to cross the
See,
line again.
No, you just come up
I was
this way and
crossing
then
the line
straight
again.
down. Yeah, I don't know why you did that. Now, do you just drag shot? Play this with a bunch of draw? Yeah, you do.
No, I put a bunch of inside on it. ton of inside to hold it because there's no way to hold it.
You came up past the second diamond, but you're on the first diamond, so you're good.
Got it. Poor Karen. He shot well. I got so many lucky rolls. It was a goofy, fun match.
Yeah. No, that was a good match. That was a really good match.
Hopefully, one of us is on our way to Vegas.
I'll be honest. I'm very surprised at 7-2 because watching this.
Nah. It's the same thing as the Ron Lee match.
Yeah.
Like, Ron shot well. 7-2 does not show it.
Karen had a lot of shots and shot really well. The score doesn't predict how exciting the match was. It was a great match.
It was a good match.
Yeah, really good match to watch.
Thanks for hanging out, guys. I hope you're enjoying the videos we got coming out. And I guess we'll catch you in the next one, man.
See ya.
Keep shooting.